So, what have you given up for Lent? As far back as I can remember, this was a question that would begin to circulate in school, at home, even among my friends, just a week or two before Ash Wednesday. Answers would vary a bit from year to year. Ice cream, candy, the movies, dessert, fighting, swearing, and the oft-repeated homework. But there never seemed to be a question that there would be something you liked given up from Ash Wednesday until Easter Sunday. There'd often be spirited debates about whether Sundays counted as days of Lent, or St. Patrick's Day could be an exception. But everyone I knew had something they were giving up. Telling others helped to keep your resolution. There's always someone to remind you just in case you would forget, like my little sister at dinner. Didn't you give up dessert? Hello, I'm Msgr VIncent Gartland. Lent was a community observance, and it presented a yearly challenge. Needless to say, resolutions were broken from time to time and changed as different opportunities or desserts presented themselves. But almost everyone I knew growing up was doing something for Lent. That practice has stayed with me throughout my life. Ever since college years, I've given up sugar in my coffee. But that's become such a routine part of my life that I consider it normal. And it makes the coffee on Easter morning so good. Where does this practice come from? And why is it so much a part of what it means for me to be a Catholic? First and foremost, during the Lenten season, we focus on Jesus, on his life and death and resurrection. He gave his life for me, so I should be willing to give up some little thing for him, at least for 40 days. Voluntary fasting can also help us to remember our many sisters and brothers throughout the world who have very little. The 800 million people who go to bed hungry every night, not because they choose to fast, but because they have little food. The wealthiest 18% of the world's population, and that includes most of us folks, consumes 80% of its natural resources. Pope Francis reminds us in his encyclical letter, Laudato Si', that our overconsumption, fueled by greed, is depriving others of their basic needs. Self-discipline is also a valuable gift from our Lenten fasting. We all need practice in curbing our appetites and exhibiting some control over the gifts we have received, be these food or clothing or money or opportunity. Lent is a time to face directly whatever it is that's holding us back from a deeper relationship with the Lord. Practice, even in little things like giving up candy, can strengthen our self-control. An external practice, regardless of how simple, can be a strong reminder of an internal change that we need to make in order to follow Jesus more closely. So, what are you giving up for Lent? It's not too late. Create a great Lent, and peace be with you.